Greetings and welcome to another Diablo 2 Resurrected video. Today I want to show you the Fire Trap Assassin in a budget build featuring the Nash set, which is pretty powerful for this low level set. I mean, it's not low level, but it's very budget. Not many people use it, probably not even pick it up at one point. So if you can get your hands on it, it's very powerful for the Fire Trap Assassin. And I'm going to show you why, but first we're going to go through the skills. Put in 20 into Fire Blast, 20 into Wake of Fire, and 20 into Wake of Inferno. This is all our fire traps, so no surprise here. And then I also put in 20 into Death Sentry, which rounds up our package. So, of course, Corpse Explosion is very powerful, and we still have points left. These are only 60 points right here, so we have enough into Death Sentry, and there's not much else going on that we need. We have 1 point in the Burst of Speed, which gives us, with all the plus skills that we have, a level 5 burst of speed. And then we have a Shadow Master. If we put the rest of our points in, we don't really need to do that, but it's kind of nice to have a little bit of a tank by your side. Also, Cloak of Shadows is a very nice tool to use to just keep you safe, so keep that in mind. So going into the inventory and the items, as I said, I have the full Nash set, and look, it's almost a whole screen with all the benefits that this staff gives, along with the set bonus. Let's take it away for 1 second and let's look at the other pieces. So we have Nash Circlet right here. On itself, it's not very great. It has like something plus fire damage, doesn't really do much for us. It has defense, strength, and light radius, so it's not great at all. And we put a perfect Topaz in to give us a little bit of magic find. You can also, if you're struggling with resistances, you can put an Rune in, for example, to give you more all resistances right here. And then we have the plate, so the body armor. It comes with only 79% required strength, because I think it has requirements minus 60%, so it's really reduced much. And it has a high defense actually. It comes with +1 to skills, which is nice. It comes with 25 auras, which is also nice. So the body armor on itself is actually pretty great. It's probably the strongest piece of it. And then damage goes to mana is always kind of nice, something to life. And then we have a Topaz in here as well. And again, if you need resistances, put in an Rune if you have it. And then we look at the staff. It has also +1 to skills. It has a faster cast rate of 30%, which doesn't really do much for us right now, but it's kind of nice. If you use the teleport that's on it, we have teleport charges here, so you already get teleport. Yes, you have to repair the staff, but it's 69 charges. That's actually pretty decent for some runs that you have, or if you want to teleport over some walls that are stuck here, because you're running around pretty fast anyways, and then like these obstacles, you can kind of get over it with the teleport very nicely. It also has enhanced damage, doesn't really do much for us. I'm yet to see someone who wields this as their like melee weapon. There's an idea for a video. Then lightning damage added on. Energy, mana is pretty nice. And yeah, that's about it right here. So if you have 2 pieces, you get a defense bonus and a whooping 133% chance to find magic items at level 89. I think it's like 1.9 or something. Quickly calculate this. You get 1.5, roughly 1.5% per level, which is huge. It's actually better than like skulls, for example. So 2 pieces would do that. You can also run these 2 pieces to get it. But if we put all the pieces together, we get another +1 to our skills. We get another +2 to fire skills. So we get a +3 to all of our fire traps. And then we get another, I think it is not the defense, but strength, dexterity, 12% max life, replenish life, mana, 52 all rest, which is huge. And yeah, it's just overall like a very powerful set, I have to say, especially if you're running something with fire, which makes me think maybe I should do a Fire Claw Druid with that, or some kind of other variant of Fire Druid, but maybe in another video. So it's a very strong set, and then we round it up with a Nokkasan Relic because we have the Flame Rift here, so we get some more fire rest. You can also use something else with like fire rest if you need it, and some +2 skills, some rare amulet. But I just opted into this. Also get some Inferno Strides for more fire rest right here. Again, Just choose what is suitable to your overall res split. I got a Raven Frost right here. It's just like for the cannot be frozen actually, because you don't want to be frozen by lying traps, because trap lying is dependent on your attack speed. More on that in a second. Got the gold rep for some magic find and the 10% IAS, which is really important here. Just wait, I will explain in a second. And then the nail ring for more magic find, and then chance got for more magic find, which gives us an overall magic find of 281%, which is very, very nice. Like the sweet spot that you want to aim for is 200, 250. You could also add a Geats right here. Right now we have like a mid torch. I kind of scuffed it a bit in the editor. I'm sorry, I wanted to create a mid-range torch with like plus 14, plus 15 to stats and res. You know, it's a bit scuffed. Don't mind it as much here. It worked out. I don't want to have a maxed out. And it's actually a sorceress skills now that I see it. So yeah, it's not even an assassin torch right here, but we don't need it for this budget build anyways. Any is I don't think it's worth much anymore. A torch, I mean, I don't know. And then we have some Aura's charms round up, 2 trap skillers. What's up with my voice right here? Give me a second. All right. And then, as I said, the flame rip. So weapon switch is spirit and spirit, but I'm not really using it. I just have it for like some testing purposes. That's why my strength is pretty high right now. You don't need as much strength. I put in like 50 or 60 strength extra for the spirit shield, but we don't really use that. You can have something on switch that gives you plus skills, maybe some claws for pre-buffing, because yeah, with spirit we have like level 7 burst of speed, and then if we go to Nash we have like level 5, but we don't need the level 7. If you have level 5 burst of speed and another plus 30% attack speed, so we get 10 here and 20 here, we're actually reaching max frames on trap laying speed, like 9 frames. So this is incredible, and this is why this set is also so nice, because we can put the Shale Rune into the Nash puzzler and reach with gold rep, or maybe, I mean, you can also get some IAS gloves if you want. Then we can reach that sweet spot of 9 frames per trap laying. I haven't even put anything into Vitality. Let me do that now, I forgot. So again, strength only enough to wear this stuff, and then rest into Vitality. And, yeah, there we go. Mercenary, real quick. Get some insight. Act 1 Mercenary also went with fire right here to not shatter corpses with freezing arrow maybe. And then she has a treachery and a crown thieves. It's like something standard. Okay. If my voice doesn't fail me, I'm gonna go in here in the Stony Tombs. It's a level 85 area. You can see we are doing like very nice damage actually. So I'm laying down like 3 to 4 of the Wake of Fire traps, and then round it up with a Death Sentry. You can also use Cloak of Shadows if you really need to be a little bit more safe. And yeah, it works pretty amazingly, I gotta say. This is really pretty cheap gear. I mean, some of it is maxed out, like perfect rolls, but you don't really need that. Some of it is just for the magic find purposes, so if you have less of it, it's not a problem. It's just something to work towards. Actually surprised how well this works. And then you can also look for some items that like where to go from here, right? I mean, Nash is kind of something that occupies 3 slots in your inventory. So you could also use a Flickering Flame, but then you lose the huge set bonuses from Nash, for example. So if you go Flickering Flame, you would probably also replace yeah, the weapon, and go with like something like Spirit to have more plus skills. So it's actually very flexible in the gear progression part. And this is on players 1. I mean, we are on a budget. I wouldn't expect, but I think this can also go higher than players 1. I assume like players 3 is no problem. Players 5 is maybe takes a bit longer. And then, yeah, you can farm the Stony Tombs. If you're on single player, you can roll a map where the Stony Tombs is like right outside of Loot Lane, which is very, very nice. And then if we use some teleport charges, just repair. And we can teleport again. So it's really, really great set. You can also go here, of course. A little bit more HP, but it's generally not a problem. Oh, Shadow Master also does a good job in tanking. A red plateau. I don't know if this is a great place to. So these are usually fire immune. Let's see how much damage do we do then. It's actually not that bad. But I wouldn't advise to farm here. But the good thing is that you can farm here if you have the Flame Rift, of course. If you don't have the Thunder Charm, then let's say farm, for example, Stony Tombs is a good place to farm. There's some others where there's no. Try to find it right now. Try not to die here. There's some other areas where there's no fire immunes. What is it again? I think. I had some list right here. Definitely prepared. Too many favorites here in my browser. Anyways, there are a couple of other areas where you can go, but there's no fire immunes. And even then, if you have the Flame Rift, it's not a problem. You could also kind of kill fire immunes if there are other monsters around it, because we have Corpse Explosion, which does in part still fire damage, but also in part physical damage. Then we have our Shadow Master as well, who helps out. Areas, there it is. Wait. No, that's not it. But like something like the pit is yeah, favorite of mine. Maybe of yours too. Also level 85 area, every item can drop here. And they have these Devilkin. You can see they don't take like huge amounts of damage, but still it's not a problem. Mostly there's other monsters around them. If you look here, it's not great on their own. But if we have some other monsters again, then now there's only Devilkins. Okay, here are some archers. So we kill them. We put on some death sentries. And it's a nice cleanup. Unless they run around as they do. But Shadows helps. But as always, if you're on a budget, I mean, these 85 areas are pretty rough to do. It's natural progression part, like try to get some terror zones that you're comfortable with, of course. And then I would recommend Stony Tombs because it's a very great area to farm. So that's the Fire Trap Assassin in a budget with the Nash set. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, consider liking and subscribing to the channel for more videos like this. Thank you so much. See you in the next one. Good luck, have fun. Goodbye.